Recently I've been doing a little bit of scenery, not huge amounts, just odd little corners, mostly fences, seating, a few figures, lampposts, that sort of thing, just to bring the layout to life, as opposed to it being just boards with track on. Then the other day when I was searching for something in the kit stash, I stumbled across this one, and you can tell how long it's been in there, in the stash that is, because the packaging's all gone cloudy, milky and stuff, and that it's ages old because it now comes under the Peco banner in the wheels range. And it also appears that they have a few other toilets or bogs in the range these days for the more modern modeler. With only 7 parts to this kit, it's not going to be a terribly difficult build, or very interesting for that matter. It'll all come down to the end presentation and the story of how we get there. Seeing that the subject matter is a little bit crap doesn't excuse us from making it a decent model. I know some people would just out of the box put it together and put it on the layout, call it done. I see this as a license for a little bit of fun. Inspired by a scene on a railway that my father built for us when we were kids in the 1970s, this is just going to perpetuate that. It's also going to seem a little bit backwards as well, because I'm painting everything first before assembling, and also using more masking tape on this little project than I do on some of my big builds, wagons and stuff. Hopefully it'll be noticeable in the next shot that I painted the urinals white and left the back wall the plastic colour. And I think I can use that because of the slight shine on plasticky shine that it has. A little bit of detail painting. Unfortunately, I didn't have any copper paint for the pipe, so went for the dark black look. All the painting completed, and then put all 7 parts together, leaving it for a whole day to let the paint cure completely and the glue. Then we can really start having some fun. Starting off with some nice thin washes. This one's Starship Streaking, and it's going to give all of those tiles some real definition. Hopefully you can see the difference between the side that I've done on the right and the bit that I've left undone just for the comparison on the left. The outside's got the same treatment, this time with a lighter coloured wash and a little bit of rust, just to pick out all of that lovely detail on that cast iron panelling. Looks a bit OTT, but once that dries, it will be barely noticeable. What is going to be noticeable though is the yellow paint that I dropped into the trough. I'm really not pissing about on this one when it comes to the details, because then I got some wet effects solution and painted over all of that, and a big splodge on the floor, because what toilet wouldn't be complete without a wet floor where somebody's missed the trough completely. As ever, I'm going to press this into revenue earning service by placing it on the layout somewhere. And having done so, would you believe it, somebody's already in it taking a leak. And if you don't find that funny, think yourself lucky that this has only been a story about urinals. No stalls